with just one word, the same way the moon impacts Samson in this film, is there something that you think would bring you back from a state like his to yourselves?
Love.
My mom.
And yet even greater changes are still to come.
Are you ready?
Hi, how are you?
You're right.
I'm really happy to have you both here today, and I'm happy that you guys are paired because I think despite being separated, your characters have a very similar journey throughout the movie in understanding violence in this world and trying to come back from it. So my first question is going to go for the both of you. How was it for you embracing this kind of brutality and your more animalistic side through physicality, but also through a psychological level?
Thank you. It's a good question. To embrace this kind of world, I mean, I personally have had, I can't speak for Erin or anybody else, but I have lived in a world where things like this are not too dissimilar. Like I've seen some things and I've experienced things, especially in my younger years, that I wouldn't say prepared me for this, but it didn't feel so foreign, you know, just observing, I'm a little bit older, so observing the way of the world now and how we treat each other is heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking. And with the world of social media and the easy access to the public, we can see these things, you know, in an instant. And that is a way of preparing. Also, it allows you to see the dark side of humanity and the lengths that we're willing to go to come out on top.
Thank you so much for that answer. My next question is gonna go for Erin, because I think Jimmy is the portrait of someone who is so naive that it's easy for her to believe in Jimmy's tales. But I think it doesn't come exactly from manipulation, but from her having hopes and having a lot of faith. So I wanted to ask you, what can you tell me about understanding your character as someone who wants to believe there is more than the horrors of this world?
Yeah, that's so. I'm just interested to see like people's. I find that interesting, like your take on that, because I think there's going to be like a lot of theories thrown around about just the movie in general. So I just find that interesting. I think she needs to have something else. I think she learned at a very early age that the consequences to going against Jimmy Crystal was way worse than just listening to him, and has ended up doing absolutely horrific things. Truly traumatizing things, and I think she needs something to believe in, because then it justifies everything that she's done. And I think that for me personally, I sort of played her like she'd been heavily manipulated as a child. There's a lot of, you know, there's terms for it now that we would use, but she obviously has no idea about this. She's just found somebody and thinks that she is safe, like when she was a kid and stuff. Yeah, I think it's really complex. I think there's so many different themes within her and within her relationship with Crystal. It's a very love-hate cult relationship.
Okay, thank you so much, both of you, for your time today. Finally, before I go, with just one word, the same way the moon impacts Samson in this film, is there something that you think would bring you back from a state like his to yourselves?
Love.
My mom, which also is love.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me today, and congratulations on the film. I loved it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have a lovely day.
A leap into the unknown.